Hello everyone, DCeric here, and today I wanted to show you 40 Winks for PC. Now, Eurocom was the original developer for this game and have since kinda went off the map. That's where Piko Interactive comes into play, and they're a company that likes to buy licenses and give you basically memories of these old games, or for those of you who haven't ever played them, now is your chance. Now, Piko Interactive also wanted to, well, they started a Kickstarter for the release of this onto PC as well as N64. So there is an N64 version of this. Now, the PC version is the emulated PS1 version. Who knows if somewhere down the road they release the N64 version. Now, as far as I know, that may not happen. And the reason is that even to get the PS1 version, you have to use a PS1 emulator. And with that being said, there is a lot of legal issues regarding emulation for PC and using it commercially. As far as I know, there is no legal N64 emulator that you can use and release, previous N64 games, etc. on Steam. That's where this comes into play, and it does use an emulator. And as far as people know, the emulator it may not be top-notch, but it does its job. Now, at the release of this emulator, at the release of 40 Winks, there was tons of issues where the developers had to do a lot of fixes. As you can see here, we got a video. Now, the video, it did have a lot of issues. As far as I know, a friend had told me that he played it and the videos wouldn't even play. There was lots of slowdowns and the game was basically unplayable. But now, it is playable to your heart's content, and most of the issues have now been fixed. There is still some slowdown, but it doesn't take away from the game. The other issue is sometimes the audio may break sync, and I only really had this issue with the final boss. So, in the land of 40 Winks, basically, the 40 Winks, of course, give you good dreams and all that. So, there's an enemy who basically doesn't want you to have good dreams. So, he's captured all 40 Winks, and now it's your time to save them. Now, we're in the house here, and we have to, of course, save the Winks. Okay, well, here's your little tutorial room here. It'll just basically tell you what you can do in the game. But we're not going to use that. We're just going to get started into the game here, because basically I want to show you like what the whole world is like, and how the game plays. So we're gonna go through this whole world here, hopefully, and if we don't, I'll show you what the boss is like. So as you can see here, we got like a clock-like thing in the background there. Those will display the chips you have to get in the game. Now, for chips, you have to collect all the chips to unlock a secret boss. So, well, not a secret boss, but the boss of the level. And once you beat the boss, you can go on to the next level, etc. Now, there's a chair, I believe, over here. Yes, this chair right here. And this will allow you to save the game. So we're going to jump on that. We're just going to press save. I'm going to choose a different save spot. There we go. And now you have saved the game. Now, again, at launch, this game had issues with saving. So, a lot of the saves broke. So what Piko Interactive included later on was a quick save feature, which a lot of people complained about, but to me it's still good. So like, it's good for two reasons. Simple gamers who, if you lose at a certain spot in the game, may want to save, and then they could start off where they before they died, so they can continue playing. So yes, at the bottom here you have 3 spots you can quick save the game. Well, let's look at the options here as well. So You can play in full screen, a window 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. So you have the option of playing in window mode as well. There is a TV effect, and let's just do a quick look here. I originally didn't like the look of it. It's just a little too blurry. But some people might like that, so, you know, if that's what you like, you can use that. I'm going to keep it off. And then there's the stretch feature, which I do have on, and as you notice, it's in the 4x3 standard mode, but when you remove that, it's just, it's got a border all around, and it might look a lot better. Like, I guess it's the original default resolution of 240 by, what was it, 320 by 240, sorry, which was the original resolution for the PS1 console. But we're going to do the stretch mode. It doesn't look too bad. Some people might like that more pixelated look. Okay, so now we're going to get into the game here. Alright, so here's the Z's. This is basically your lives. So if you, whenever you get hit by an enemy and you lose all your Z's, you basically lose a life. So you'll have to be careful not to lose them. Now you might have seen a little tool thing at the top there as well. And we'll get to them as soon as possible here. We gotta get to this room. There's an enemy picked up another Z. So some enemies will give you different items. Alright. Okay, so there's a little tool thing there. And those tool things allow you to unlock different locations of the area. So it's kind of like Banjo-Kazooie. I can't remember what you had to collect in the game, but once you collected them, different areas or different levels would open up in the game. So it's kind of like that in this as well. And some of the audio is kind of like Banjo-Kazooie as well. Like some of the characters you go to will have the gibberish effect. Alright, and those are your little special attacks, the little moons. They really aren't good to use at the beginning of the game, but as you get further into the game, they will become more useful. And here, as you can see, is one of the issues of the game, the camera. Sometimes it just goes out of play, but if you got the controls set up properly, you can use your triggers to change the camera view, and that becomes pretty helpful. Alright. And as you can see, like, the frame rate is pretty good. There is some slowdown, but it doesn't really take away from the game. And a lot of people who have this release and played it in the past, who haven't recently gone back into it, may want to try it again. Of course, that was a bad jump there. But yes, they may want to try it again and give it a shot. It's not that bad. Not as bad as it used to be, anyway. Alright. Little goons here. I can't remember what they called them. Oh! Watch out. Okay. It's taking down a lot from me. Okay, so there's a key, unlock that. And you hit the little hammer there, and the doors unlock. So there's plenty of those types of things in the game as well. Alright. Here and save one of the winks, I believe. Alright. there's one of the winks. So you must save the winks to complete the level. Alright, yeah, don't take a jump now. I found this game to be rather enjoyable. Now, I did look back at an IGN review, and I kind of agree with them. Like, the game was geared towards like kids from the ages 6 to 10. Oh, there we go. Now, oh, yeah, so 6 to 10, and I would say the ages of 6 would have a little bit more difficulty with this game. I believe like 10-year-olds might have a little bit more fun with it. But yeah, that is one of the problems. Like, kids will have more difficulty playing this game than us adults. Like, we could get through this game no problem. Alright. Now, we are able to unlock another door here. I gotta see which one it is. Not that one. There's another door. Oh, there it is. So another door unlocks because we have collected the little gears. Alright. Oh, I remember this part. And there's a nice little zombie. Oh, look at that. Punch him. Got going. Alright, yeah. Here's one thing I don't like. Pushing the boxes can be a little tricky. That wasn't too bad, though. Because you can easily slip off them. Alright. Yeah, you want to wait until that little candle thing gets out of the way. Then you can select all these things. Oh, I forgot about that little chest down there. Oh, yes! There's another thing right there. Some of the chests have enemies in them, so you'll want to watch out for that. Okay, and then a secret door over here. Oh. Righto. Looks like I gotta get some more Z's in me. Oh. Let's kick some ghost butt here. Okay. More gears. And another one over here. There we go. Now this should unlock the other door right here. And this spot is pretty fun. Isn't that great? First time I go in there and I get hit or fall down a hole. Ah, come on. Alright, now what we're gonna do here is just jump over that. So some of those switches will help you along the way. Yeah, so just make sure you get over those humps there. So that's the thing too. Like, that switch is to make some of the platforms not move, but you are not quite sure on which ones. So this comes in handy over here, and this is the first character you will change into in the game. So this is kind of like Kid Chameleon. You get like these little characters in the game. Alright. And now you can hit the switch, which kind of helps you, so the platforms no longer move. And we're gonna get back in there again, because he might become helpful in further parts of this level. Alright. And as far as I know, this character is kind of invincible. So I did get a chip earlier, but I was kind of in the middle of talking. But there's some of those secret chips you need to get the boss in the game, and they're not like too hard to get. They're not usually in the hardest spots in the game. There's a few levels where I did have to go back and overplay them again, but it wasn't overly difficult. One of the levels had it behind a sign, and that was near the ending of the game. Okay, so now that we got this star guy, we can jump higher, which is helpful to grab more things. See, there's another chip right there, and you would know where it is if you go behind there. Okay, so now I think I might go back in there because I have to make sure I have enough for that little spot there. Call this a little walkthrough as well because we're gonna need this guy. We're gonna take a little bit of a different route as well. Ah, boy. Okay, that wasn't too helpful. Now I gotta be careful because I'll have to start over. Because I believe I'm on my last man here, which isn't that good. Okay. There. So one of those platforms is gone. Alright. We are almost done this level now. There is 3 levels in each world. Or each, I guess, nightmare, you could call it. Okay, so we're not going to go through that door because up here you can grab the special stuff. Yeah, there it is right there. If you use the door down there, then you would have to take the platforms down there. But we gotta go down there anyway, because there is some of them right there. Oh, there we go. Well, that's a lot easier. Okay. Okay. Almost. Oh. Okay, so some of the platforming is a little hard. Okay. There we go. Ugh, come on. Well, we're just gonna stay on this guy because we don't really need him any longer. Okay, there we go. Now we just jump up there. And this part of the level should almost be done. Actually, we don't have to go back up there. Oh, yeah, so there's another thing. Some of the long falls down will make you lose health. So, and some of the drops aren't really that hard either. Like, I mean, they're not too deep, so you might think that's a little strange. Okay. Now, can't remember. Oh, yes. So that star guy is what we need again. So I have to go all the way back to door 20. Alright, here we are. 30. Go through 10 again. So there is sometimes you have to go back and do things, and some people don't like that, but it's not all that bad. Like, you don't have to go too far, so. Alright, just remember the platform's not there anymore. Okay, that ghost is gone. And now we have him again. Alright. Okay, and we're almost done this one now. And we just go through here. Oh, I did forget to mention, you are timed on how long you can use this character for. There's a switch I forgot. So yes, as you can see, the star up there shows you how many characters you can use. Or, sorry, how long you can use the characters for. Sorry, it's kind of hard to talk and play at the same time. Okay, so you have to use the star guy to get past the fire here. Now the door unlocks, or the wall opens. But using this guy will allow you to get these little Z's up here. That's helpful. Alright, now into another room. Okay, got some ghosts. Let's go see what's this. Okay, we're not ready for that spot yet, maybe? Ah, whatever. We'll go through here and see what happens. Alright. I think I hear some enemies. Not yet. Okay, so that switch was obviously for those platforms, and we picked up the second wake. The level is complete. Yep. Alright. The level is now done. So now we have completed level 1. Alright. So, yeah, as you can see in the game, you have to unlock all the chips, and here it is right here, like the little clock. So you go up there, and there is 3... Oh. Yes, there's 3 chips at each level. So... And there's 4 levels in each little nightmare. Now this video is already 21 minutes in, so I'm going to basically just show you a boss battle. So I'm going to have to go back to a previous save, and we'll do that. But as you can see, in this game, you get secret characters, you got to get the chips, you got to get the gears, etc. Every level is basically the same, and every secret character is different. So now I'm going to go back to a previous save, and show you what a boss battle is like. So a few other things that I want to mention here. Well, not really a few, but see, every level or every nightmare has these like enemies flying around, and if you hit them, they will put you in a kind of a little mini game, and you have to race the enemy. So, oh, come on. Okay, let's go. So, yeah, it's not too bad. It's like 3 laps. Some of them might be a little more difficult than others, and kind of strange in a way. Some of them give you a little bit of an advantage anyway, but some of them are a little difficult. This may be a little too difficult, again, for the ages of 6 and up. Okay. Here, oh, got stuck on a wall. That's always good. So, the key to these races is collecting items. Sometimes it's helpful, sometimes it's not. Oh. Because they're always in, like, different locations. The Z's are helpful, mind you, but some of the other things, not really. So you'll see these little R's in the game as well. You can also collect them in levels. The more of the R's you collect, the more lives you get. And I think it's up to 10. 10 R coins will give you a life. Oh, there they are on the left there. Okay. As you can see, there is still some lag, and that happens every now and then, but it's pretty much playable at this point. Okay, let's see if I can beat her. It's not really looking good for me right now. And never mind. Okay, so there you go. I collected a very little of nothing in this race, but I did collect some Z's, so it might be helpful to show for the boss that I've been wanting to show you. So let's go to the boss next in the first world, or the first nightmare. Alright. Okay. And here's the boss. Once again, you collect all the little tokens, then you unlock the boss. And the bosses can, you know, be easy, can be tough, and sometimes they glitch. I've already had to start this boss over a few times because, well, once I died, but the second time he got stuck, and I don't know why. Okay. Alright, so yeah, make sure you don't get stuck near that rock, I suppose. That's not helpful. Okay. Okay, another spider comes out. I think that's what happened the last time I fought the guy. The spider was supposed to come out and didn't end up coming out. Okay. Run. Yeah, so you don't always get the chance to run. Okay, here comes some more spiders again. There tends to be a lot of spiders that come out. That's not helpful. And sometimes you are given an advantage of collecting the little Z's on the ground, but not always. Okay. 2 more hits and this boss is destroyed. Every boss has a different hit mechanic. Some may use the dodge to put them to sleep, to knock them out. Alright, here he comes again. Okay, he had the chance of hitting me, but didn't want to. Okay, and 1 more hit, and the boss is going to be beaten. Collect that Z. Alright, now we just move around. Wait for him to go to sleep again. Oh. Hey, hey, hey. Stop hitting me, man. Oh. Oh. Come on. I'll just walk around in a circle here. And you have destroyed the boss. Well, I did. But anyways, there you go. So that's basically what a boss fight is like. And then there's a little cute FMV video after as well. And generally what happens in those videos is you'll do a kind of a surgery to the bear and give him something new to use for the next battle. So anyways, that is 40 Winks for PC, basically the PlayStation version of the game. If you want to play the N64 version, then you can get it from Piko Interactive's website, which I will put in the description below. Anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I do hope you check this game out. Like I said, first release or launch of this for PC, a lot of people didn't like it, but I don't know. I don't see any issues with it now, and my friend recently tried it out, and he says it's more playable than it was originally. So Give it a check out on Steam. I will have a link for that again in the description below. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.